A tense standoff continues across Ukraine's Crimea region. Pro-Russian forces remain in control. Here, the United Nations Special Envoy in Crimea is surrounded by a pro-Russian crowd, besieged inside a cafe and threatened. He was forced to get back on his plane and leave the country. On Wednesday, foreign ministers from the UK, Germany, France and the US attended talks in Paris to find a resolution to the crisis. But British Foreign Minister William Hague said the meeting was difficult and more discussions were needed.
We have to remember, of course, that the situation on the ground remains the same, remains tense, remains very dangerous. So this remains very urgent work, and it remains clear that if these issues cannot be resolved, there must be and there will be costs and consequences for Russia of having taken this action and having violated the independence and sovereignty of Ukraine.
Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov refused to meet his Ukrainian counterpart because Moscow does not recognize Kiev's new government, which came to power after President Viktor Yanukovych fled to Russia. Moscow regards it as illegitimate and says pro-Russian Yanukovych is still the rightful leader. Later on Thursday, EU leaders are to begin an emergency summit to decide how strongly they should respond to Russia's troop deployment in Crimea. But as the talks continue, tensions remain high. In eastern Ukraine, Yanukovych's hometown of Donetsk, there were clashes between pro-Ukrainian and pro-Russian supporters, with a number of people injured. A country torn apart and on the edge of war.